Hey everyone, welcome back to Rocky Watches Movies. Today we're rewinding to the 1970s to look at the Bionic Woman, a show that brought us Jaime Sommers on a regular basis. She was a school teacher turned bionic agent who wowed audiences with her superhuman strength and agility. We've managed to uncover some interesting behind-the-scenes tidbits and trivia for you, so get ready to jump in slow-mo through 20 things you never knew about the Bionic Woman. Jaime Sommers was introduced in a two-part $6 Million Man episode titled The Bionic Woman in 1975. Initially, the show's producers considered Sally Field and Stephanie Powers for the role. Field was offered the part, but she was hesitant to do another television series after her time on The Flying Nun and The Girl with Something Extra. Ironically, Field would later return to television stardom in Brothers and Sisters, but it was Lindsay Wagner who ultimately won the role of Jaime Sommers, making the character unforgettable. Wagner first signed a contract with Universal Studios in 1971 and appeared as a contract player in various TV series. Her first network television appearance was in Adam 12, and from there she featured in several Universal shows, including Owen Marshall, Counselor at Law, and The Rockford Files. Between 1971 and 1975, she appeared in 5 episodes of Marcus Welby, MD. But her role as Jaime Sommers in The $6 Million Man was meant to be her final appearance under her Universal contract. Fate, however, had other plans. In Jaime's $6 Million Man debut, astronaut Steve Austin, played by Lee Majors, travels to his hometown to buy a ranch and reconnects with his childhood love, Jamie. Now a tennis pro, Jamie agrees to go skydiving with Steve, but a malfunction leaves her critically injured. An emotional Steve pleads with his boss Oscar Goldman to give Jamie bionic implants to save her life. She survives, but her body soon begins rejecting the implants, and she collapses, ultimately dying in Steve's arms on the operating table. Jamie's popularity after her death was undeniable, and ABC quickly moved to bring her back. The next season, Steve, who has suffered a severe injury, sees Jamie during a hospital stay, only to later learn that she was saved through a cryogenic process. Dr. Rudy Wells used a groundbreaking technique to freeze Jamie until the cerebral clot in her brain could be removed. Revived and rebuilt, Jamie was given a new lease on life. After her miraculous return, Jamie became the lead of her own series, The Bionic Woman, premiering in January 1976 as a mid-season replacement. Even though only 14 episodes aired in its first half season, the show became the 5th most watched of the year, outperforming The $6 Million Man. This success proved Jaime's star power and marked a new era in TV history. Apparently due to tight budgets and production schedules, The Bionic Woman often borrowed plotlines and footage from The $6 Million Man. In Season 1, for example, the episode Fly Jamie reused multiple scenes from Survival of the Fittest, and the story was basically the exact same thing. They're on a plane that has the same pilots, and they use the same dialogue. Then the plane crashes into the sea, and they get stranded on an island. The Bionic detects a plane, it drops a package. Lo and behold, it's a radio. The Bionic hero then has to defeat a deadly snake, and now they have an injured friend who might die. But just in time, a couple of Navy sailors turn up in a dinghy to rescue them. The end. This is as lazy as writing can get. I used to put more effort into copying my homework from friends when I was at school. I guess they thought people would have forgotten the 3-year-old $6 Million Man episode and no one would notice, as VCRs weren't a thing then, but still, come on. They could have put in a bit more effort. If you're enjoying the video, a subscribe to the channel would be as legendary as Jaime's return. Jaime's transformation mirrored Steve Austin's, with super strong legs, a bionic arm, plus heightened hearing, but her bionic upgrades were reportedly less expensive. Reflecting the attitudes of the time, it was implied that the smaller size of her replacement parts led to a lower cost, a subtle yet typical example of 1970s sexism. She did get another one over the $6 Million Man, though, across the pond. While American audiences knew Jaime as the Bionic Woman, her name was changed in the German version of the show, titled Die 7 Millionen Dollar Frau, which translates to the $7 million woman, making her even more valuable than Steve Austin. To keep the show grounded, creator and producer Kenneth Johnson put strict limits on Jaime's bionic powers. "We had to keep it realistic," he explained. "Jaime could leap up 2 stories, not 3, and could only turn over a car, not a truck. In episodes like Kill Oscar, these rules created suspense as Jaime pushed herself to the limits, nearly dying when she made a jump that damaged her bionic legs." One of Jaime's most terrifying enemies was the fembots, lifelike female robots that infiltrated secret facilities and posed as real people. The reveal of their robotic nature, bulging eyes and exposed circuits under a human-like face, was frightening, especially for younger viewers, who found these faceless villains deeply unsettling. Quite a few parents complained to the network, saying the fembots were too scary for children. In the 2-part episode Deadly Ringer, Lindsay Wagner took on a dual role, playing both Jaime and her lookalike Lisa Galloway. Her performance won her an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Dramatic Role, making her the first actress to win an Emmy for a sci-fi show. This milestone showcased Wagner's talent and helped elevate women in the sci-fi genre. Stuntwoman Rita Eggleston performed Jaime's iconic jumps, which were filmed in reverse. Eggleston would jump backwards onto an inflated airbag, and the footage was then reversed to make it look like Jaime was leaping forward. The character of Jaime Sommers was apparently named after a real person. Show creator Kenneth Johnson produced killer whale shows at SeaWorld and worked with a water skier named Jaime Sommers. Johnson decided that was the ideal name for the character. He said that the real Jaime was very, very pleased. Though Wonder Woman had already appeared in 2 TV movies, The Bionic Woman was the second weekly television series to feature a female superhero as the lead, The Secrets of Isis being the first. Jaime Sommers' debut as the leading lady of her own show beat Wonder Woman's series premiere by 3 months, helping pave the way for future female superheroes. In a couple of episodes, Lindsay Wagner was able to showcase her singing skills. In one storyline, Jaime enters a beauty pageant and sings Feelings, while in another, she pretends to be a country singer. These performances allow Wagner to surprise her fans with her vocal abilities. Despite high ratings, ABC decided to cancel The Bionic Woman after its 2nd season. NBC quickly swooped in, bringing the show back for a 3rd season. They added a new character, Chris Williams, played by Christopher Stone, as Jaime's love interest. This move created a unique situation. Jaime and Steve Austin could no longer appear together due to the change in networks, bringing their on-screen romance to a close. In a television first, though, The Bionic Woman became the only series to feature the same characters played by the same actors across 2 networks. Richard Anderson and Martin E. Brooks were allowed to continue their roles as Oscar Goldman and Dr. Rudy Wells on both ABC's $6 Million Man and NBC's The Bionic Woman, marking a pioneering crossover. In Season 3, Jaime was joined by the bionic German Shepherd named Maximilian. Named for the $1 million cost of his enhancements, Max's bionic jaw and legs made him the perfect sidekick. Max quickly became a fan favourite, and his appearance helped boost the show's appeal with younger viewers. Unlike the $6 Million Man, which ended without a proper send-off, The Bionic Woman featured a true finale, titled On the Run. In this episode, Jaime grapples with her identity as the Robot Lady, and resigns from her job. However, after some soul-searching, she decides to return with the promise of fewer assignments and more time to herself, providing a fitting and emotional conclusion to her journey. The story didn't end with the series finale, though. Between 1987 and 1994, 3 spin-off TV movies brought Jaime and Steve back together. The final movie, Bionic Ever After, saw Jaime undergo a bionic upgrade, which gave her night vision and enhanced her abilities. In a long-awaited moment, she finally married Steve, giving fans the ending they'd been hoping for. And there you have it, folks. You now know a little bit more about the Bionic Woman. If you enjoyed the video, which I presume you did as you got this far, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos coming to Rocky Watches Movies. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.